Typhoon Pepito, also known as Manye internationally, rolled over the Philippines here and now is exiting towards north and west. And so far, I've been seeing reports of fatalities from this storm despite the significant impacts that were had. Now, it is moving off towards northwest. We are seeing dry air move into it thanks to that expected cold surge from the north, not to mention friction over the mountains of central Luzon, just absolutely ripping this storm system apart. And I do want to kind of mention the fact that this originally did make landfall out here in Catanduanes if we're tracking off towards the north and west as a full-on Cat 5 super typhoon, and then you had the impacts there into the Blair area. The point is, there's going to be a long recovery, especially on Catanduanes. I've been getting reports from people out there saying, yeah, there's some serious damage. Despite all of that, no fatalities, just remarkable, and I wouldn't chalk it up to some sort of miracle or anything like that. I believe in the power of, prayer, all you guys do out here and everything, but I think a lot of it has to come back to education and awareness and just being ready for these storm systems. You can hope for the best. You can say, I'm hoping for you. But at the same time, you got to be ready for it. And this storm system is definitely one of those ones where we had a lot of time to talk about it. Pagasa put out warnings days in advance prior to coming on shore that was fairly accurate to the point of landfall well in advance. And what we're seeing now is the end result. Damage, flooding, but the loss of life minimal. And I'm happy to hear that. We still got impacts, though. We still got banding wrapping around this storm system today, but it is weakening. It is pulling off towards the west, and you are seeing that shear continuing to build in with this incoming cold surge. And yeah, you can see that here. And the big thing actually for places like Taiwan, maybe even over towards the Philippines, is this bit of cold surge, almost an Amihan type setup. This is going to be close enough to Hong Kong where you are going to be seeing some breezy conditions out there, but thanks to the surge coming in from the north, it actually is going to kind of buffer and keep the heaviest of the rainfall offshore. Maybe eastern areas of Hainan could be seeing some precip, though, as it kind of kicks off into that direction. But look at the broader view. There's the heaviest of the rainfall just around the southern Japanese islands through Taiwan with our storm system here. But in general, over the next 5 days, things stay dry back towards the east here with this general flow coming in from the northeast towards the southwest. A true almost Amihan type feels with this one, just continuing to set up the changing of the season. And once we see this happen, if any systems did want to develop, they would have to develop way down here, only because the shear from the northeast monsoon, if this continues to dominate, is going to keep things pushed further towards the south. So that means, let's say we decided, or Mother Nature decided it did want to spin up a storm, less and less likely for that for northern Luzon, where, goodness, you've gotten multiple typhoons. I mean, goodness, 4 typhoons in the month of November in the island of Luzon. That's insane. So thankfully things are quiet. And what I'm showing you right now is our GFS ensembles. This is SpaghettiOs. If you're new to this channel, I like to use this in the long range forecast. Basically, it shows you the ensembles. So each one of these models that we see here, they're these pretty kind of outlooks and everything. You see this on Windy, you got the circles and all that. And then you take a look at the SpaghettiOs of people like showing this. Each one of these lines is actually within a particular model run, and there's variables, chaos theory. So a degree here, a degree there, maybe something technical in the upper levels or anything like that. And then at the end of, these supercomputer runs, which it runs like 50, 60 times, you get a nice little output. So this just kind of shows behind the scenes, and we're going all the way out 360 hours here, and it just shows if we had a lot of circles on top of each other like you have off here towards the north, kind of increasing confidence. But this is a hot mess of nothing, and it looks like all the way through at least the start of December, things are going to be on the calmer side. So some good news there. I do expect that we're going to get a break in the western Pacific. So I still got a lot to talk about. I got some educational videos I want to put out here, so make sure you subscribe to this channel. Even if there's not a full-on typhoon, if you are here because you kind of want to learn more about weather and forecasting and things like that, I'm got a lot to talk about, and I'm working on a new graphic package too. So there's a lot going on. So yeah, keep coming back, guys. And I'm able to do all this stuff, of course, because of our friends on Patreon. Give us a follow. Link is down below if you found these updates useful at all. Make sure you just stop by and check it out. I'll never put it behind a paywall, and I'm only able to do all this because of you guys just being absolutely fantastic legends. But yeah, we're going to continue to track this storm system as it moves off here towards the west, as mentioned, skirting just towards the south of Hong Kong, possibly kicking over there towards Hainan as it weakens out due to that cold surge coming in from the north. And by the mid part of the week, we shouldn't have any tropical systems for the first time. And I don't call me 100% on this, but I think about a month we've had just a named storm system at some point in the Western Pacific. It's just been relentless. So yeah, we're finally going to get a break here, it does look like. And that's good news for everybody. I know we got a lot of people, especially farmers, having a bad go of it here into Luzon, trying to get stuff done between typhoons, which what other place in the world do you have to say that? I'm trying to get things done between typhoons. Just rough. All right. Anyways, remember, I'm not an official channel either. I am an official channel, officially for me. But as far as decision-making purposes, make sure you get your local agency out there. And yeah, give us a like and a follow and a subscribe and all that good stuff too. And number one thing, as always, friends, please stay safe out there. Bye.